my friend, and welcome to your Reiki session. I hope you're doing as well as possible. As usual, for today's session, we are going to be focusing on one of your requests. And this request has been kind of circling around for a while. And it's this idea of attracting love. Another way of phrasing it was, how can I, from a spiritual perspective, call in romance, call in love. So I wanted to honor this request by creating a session here. For this session, we're going to be using some ASMR sounds, which hopefully finds relaxing and tingly. And we're going to be using some energetic tools to help clear any past residual energy that's blocking you from attracting love. And we are going to use some tools to cleanse and clear. We're going to be using some stones to help promote romantic love, and some stones that are associated with beauty and that are not the typical stones that we maybe use for this theme. So with all that said, I'm going to begin by lighting our candle and setting our intention, and then lighting a little bit of sage to start our clearing process. This was one of the first sounds that I really associated with like self ASMR. I used to kind of do that just as like I was feeling stressed or thinking about something. And I think it's still such a relaxing sound. So we have our Japanese cherry blossom candle. It's a wood-wicked candle, like crackly delight. So I'm going to light this. On behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for attracting love. Attracting love. if you would like to clarify or specify or even set your own intention based on whatever it is that you're moving through, feel free to do so now using this flame. And so long as it's in service of your and everyone else's highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, and I will honor that intention and see it through time and space to where and whenever it's applicable. In particular, when we're doing a session that's based on another individual, if you're trying to attract romantic love from another individual, or maybe even attract platonic love in a friendship or something like this. When there's another individual involved, another energy involved, that's when we really want to make sure that our intention is for everyone's highest, wisest selves. Yours and everyone involved. My own as well. Okay, I'm going to place this here. Now I'm going to light a little bit of sage off of our candle. And we're going to clear the energy here. Just lighting the sage off of our candle. And beginning our clearing. One of the most powerful and radical aspects of this work is that very often, in order to attract love, the main element of the work that we need to do is simply in doing less and releasing our desire to control the outcome. One of the easiest ways to begin to release this attachment is to be very clear about our intentions, and then to practice trusting in the universe, trusting that we are supported and held, just trusting, which I believe is a practice. I think it can be practiced. So once we are clear about what we want, about our intention, and if what we want to attract is love, then anything that is not love, so anything that is about control from your end, or wanting to perhaps inflate your ego a little bit or something. These things which aren't born out of love, and in fact are quite counter to love, means that we won't be able to truly attract love, because that's not what we're asking for. If we simply want to attract love so that we feel less alone, there's no shame in that. None at all. But then we're not wanting to attract love. We're wanting to attract an antidote to loneliness. But if we want to love for love's sake, and have someone love us back in that exhilarating dance of giving and receiving love for the sake of love, simply for the sake of loving, then we can start to trust that that loving, beautiful relationship already exists, and we are simply moving towards it as we stay present and as we practice trust. There's also an element here of, if we want to attract love to us, what we can start to practice is engaging with loving thoughts. Whenever you notice yourself in a low frequency, judgmental, or experiencing self-doubt or something, do your best to connect with gratitude. Connect with something for which you are grateful and hold that. Hold that dearly and strongly in your conscious mind. And practice holding that. From an integrated perspective, we can try to practice holding the challenges and the pain of life alongside the joy, the love, and the gratitude. If we can hold space for both, then our joy will be so much more vibrant and radiant, and our love will be so much stronger. We want to be able to greet this loving relationship, this deep, beautiful, profound love, with love in equal measure. So practice loving. Practice loving. Loving this moment. Loving your friends. Loving your family. Whatever you can extend your love to, do. One element of love that is absolutely essential and pivotal is presence. I don't believe you can have love without presence. So if you would like to attract love, the love of someone else, and the ability to fully love them, then I would encourage you to practice being present. Loving presence is incredibly powerful, and I believe that loving presence really attracts love. Like attracts like, and I think that loving presence attracts more love into your life. So maybe if you're struggling with this and you feel like, oh, I just really want a relationship, I've been trying so hard for so long and I just don't, which is totally fair, and there's no shame in any of these feelings. But if you're feeling like that and you're feeling like, oh, I just want it, and your energy around it is very like, I want the relationship, I would really encourage you to practice a few things. Practice releasing. Practice meditating. Practice sending love. Thinking loving thoughts. Expressing gratitude. Just wafting the smoke in your direction, the smoke that is still lingering in the air, and clearing anything here. We use the smoke to clear any of this past energy that has made you feel perhaps like you're not worthy, perhaps like you are never going to find love, or something like this. And what I'd like to do now is to use this beautiful fossil, it's like ancient fossil, but it's a great athame. And I'm going to use this to draw the symbols outside of your heart space, the sacred Reiki symbols. But I'm going to place a stone at your heart center. So not only are we activating your energetic field, we're also activating this stone as kind of the foundation of this session. And the stone that I would like to place is an emerald, raw emerald. This one's also in the shape of a heart. So I think this is a perfect stone to kind of encapsulate this session. I'm going to place it on your heart space very gently, and then we're going to activate the stone. It's a great stone for love, particularly romantic love. So use it as you will in this session. Really set the intention, even place your hands on your heart space once I have placed this stone, and just call in the intention that you wish. I wish to use this stone to help support me in attracting a romantic relationship, a loving relationship, to attract love. So, placing this ever so gently right there. Good. So now I'm going to take this athame and use the point here to draw the sacred Reiki symbols outside of your heart space, outside of the emerald. You could place your hands on your heart space, feel free. Okay. I'm also drawing the hearth symbol to help you attract. Good. Now we're going to use this stone along with our black kyanite. And I'm going to move through your energetic field to clear any residual energy that's not serving this attraction of love. Whether that's a past relationship that has maybe created a story within you about how lovable you are. This could be maybe a block when it comes to love if you've always struggled with relationships. And then maybe as a result of that, you've started telling yourself stories. You've created a narrative about what that means about you. So we really want to clear all of these stories so that you can arrive in your purest, most empowered and aligned self, this purest, most aligned version of yourself as you step out on this new path of attracting love into your life. And if you can start to shed all of these layers of doubt and fear and self-loathing or whatever it might be, any of these blockages, if we can start to shed any of that tightness and tension, then we can start to walk through the world looking for more opportunities to be grateful, looking for loving relationships all around us, looking for a deeper connection with love in terms of ourselves, finding that deep loving connection within us, filling our own cup, finding love within, so that our cup is running over with so much extra love to share with others. So we just first need to shed any of these stories that we've told ourselves, shed any of this narrative. Just allow it to almost like a snakeskin as it rubs up against the rocks. Just shed these stories. Shed this narrative. Again. Shed this narrative. Shed this narrative. Shedding this old skin that's not serving you. And calling in beautiful, abundant love. Joyful, happy, supportive, loving relationships. Calling in love that someone feels for you. Such deep, profound love do they feel for you. And such enormous, boundless love do you feel for them. And we clear anything that is not that love. We clear any doubt. We clear any fear. Clearing and cleansing. Clearing and cleansing. Clearing, 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 clearing. Good. Lovely. I'm going to place a few stones in your hands. We're going to use this blue apatite. I'm going to place this in your receptive hand. And I'm going to place this Amazonite in your dominant hand. And what I'd like to do with these two stones is create a beautiful flow of energy within your body. I love using these two stones to help support healing ancient wounds. So now that we've energetically kind of cleared and cleansed any of that residual doubt, those stories that we've told ourselves, we're now going to fill this space with loving stories, with healed energy, healed and healing. So I'm going to fill you up here, and I'm going to place these two stones in your palms. Good. Now I'm going to place a few more stones, almost creating a grid on your body. For your crown, I'm going to place this piece of howlite very gently on your crown. We have to enter into these relationships from a sense of calm and serenity. It's impossible to trust if we're not calm. It's impossible to love as deeply as we can and in as much presence as we can, being fully present with the other, if we are not calm. And as we said, love is all about being present with the other, being present with them in their joy and present with them in their pain. Presence is so, so important. It's crucial for this kind of love. So I'm going to place this ever so gently right on your crown. Gorgeous. So we have a foundation here of calm and serenity. The next stone that I want to use is this piece of labradorite for attracting this love, manifesting this love to come into being. So I'm going to place this very gently right on your third eye. Gorgeous. Good. For your throat chakra, I would like to invite in this lapis lazuli. It's such a gentle little stone. This is a beautiful stone of attraction, and not only in terms of manifesting, but also in terms of beauty and power. It's a stone of royalty. So how can you, with confidence and trust in your own lovability, walk through the world? Maybe hold your head a little higher, shoulders back, believing in yourself. So very gently, it's a very light stone, just placing that on your throat chakra. As we place these stones, just sending the activation symbol. Now I'd like to place this piece of green aventurine. I honestly think if you were going to get one stone for this, I would recommend the green aventurine. It's such a great stone for attraction and abundance and prosperity, and not just abundance and prosperity in terms of a harvest and in terms of money, but also abundance in terms of loving abundance, that you have a greater capacity to love, that you have so many things in your life that you can love, that your love is boundless, that your love is abundant. So really attracting that. And also green aventurine is great for love, just great for self-love. It's great for love in general, love of others. So I think probably if you were going to get one stone for this, I would probably suggest green aventurine. I'm actually going to be placing this on your solar plexus, so just above your belly button there, a few inches. Gorgeous. And now I'm going to place on your sacrum this little piece of bloodstone. This is a stone of benevolence. And when we are in a loving relationship, benevolence is so important. Looking out for the other, having their best interest at heart, really connecting with that. Wanting the best for them. Being with them. Loving all of them. So I think this humility, benevolence, a deep, profound spiritual love. Bloodstone is great for that. So just a few inches beneath your belly button there. In the sacral chakra. Sending this gorgeous energy into this space. And the last stone I'd like to use here is this green calcite. I love calcite. It's so tactile, hard candy. Feels like you could just jump into it like a Jolly Rancher. I guess you don't usually bite into Jolly Ranchers, but it does make me want to go like crack into it. Oh, but it has such a lovely feel. And green calcite is great for really opening up the heart space, opening yourself up to love. I'm going to be placing this by your base chakra. But first, I just want to move it through your aura here, filling you up with this gorgeous, abundant love. And when love comes, you will see it and you will know it. You will recognize it right away. You will have so much love swirling around you. You will be so in love with yourself that you will have an abundant love for others, because you won't be looking to them to fill anything for you. You won't be looking to them to complete you. You will simply be looking to them to share in the beautiful dance of love, to arrive in presence, to be with one another through all of life's sowing and harvesting, joy and sorrow, through all of it. And I'm so excited for you to meet this person. So now just placing this outside of your base there. Gorgeous. Going to spray a little bit of aura mist. This is frankincense and rose. I would now like to use this koshi chime to fill your aura with this lifted high vibration, this loving vibration. Inhale slowly and deeply, allowing this beautiful sound to fill you up. You can smile knowing that your love is on their way to you. Just trusting that your love is on their way. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are emotionally balanced. You are safe. Thank you so much for joining me. It's such an honor to connect with you, and I'm so excited for your future. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and until we meet again, be so well.
It's a little clouded at the moment. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting here. But just sort of being aware of what is coming in so that we can be more prepared to make that decision. I love metallic sounds. There's like clicky clacky sounds.